There have been multiple storms through multiple states, hurricane winds spreading wildfires and tornadoes. And yesterday afternoon, Donald Trump went to Truth Social saying, "We are actively monitoring the severe tornadoes and storms that have impacted many states across the South and Midwest. 36 innocent lives have been lost and many more devastated. The National Guard have been deployed to Arkansas, and my administration is ready to assist state and local officials as they help their communities to try and recover from the damage. Please join Melania and me in praying for everyone impacted by these storms." And so Patriot takes up here says, Trump says his administration is actively monitoring the severe tornadoes and storms that have already hit multiple states. These storms need to be monitored beforehand. Trump's Doge cut Noaa. Now people are dead. I'm going to come back and talk about these cuts that people said were going to impact the United States, but Doge, Trump, all of these people went ahead with it and slashed Noaa and slashed the National Weather Service. Yesterday, though, while America was dealing with these storms, Trump was playing golf in Mar-a-Lago. So he posted this yesterday at 2:52 p.m. He posted that before he posted the well wishes to the storm victims. He said, "I just won the golf club championship, probably my last at Trump International Golf Club in Palm Beach County, Florida. Such a great honor. The awards dinner is tonight at the club. I want to thank the wonderful golf staff and all of the many fantastic golfers that participated in the event. Such fun." So he posted that at 2:52 p.m. and then he posted about the storms at 5:31 p.m. So this is a man that is talking about stuff that really matters to him. And before I talk about the devastation of the storms and the cleanup and all of the aftermath, I just want to remind us all, Trump previously criticized former President Barack Obama for golfing too much while in office and told supporters back in 2016, "I'm going to be working for you. I'm not going to have time to play golf." Yet, even when emergencies are going on, this man, and he's literally been in office for 2 months, he is playing golf. People should be upset with all of the millions of dollars that he's wasting on golf. And, Doge is sitting up there supposedly finding waste, fraud, and abuse while this man is spending millions of dollars, or the government is spending millions of dollars to keep flying him back and forth from DC to Florida. Back in February 28th, it was predicted that these Doge cuts, these Doge layoffs were going to impact people's lives. So this article, like I said, February 28th, it said Noaa lost at least 650 employees in the first wave of layoffs, impacting weather forecasts and disaster response. Experts warn that cuts at Noaa could compromise safety of flight, shipping, and everyday Americans. Elon Musk defended the layoffs at Noaa as common sense reform of the federal workforce. And the thing is, talking about safety of flights. So at the exact same time that they are cutting FAA employees, they're cutting all of these critical people that do these tasks that try to keep Americans safe. So Noaa stands for National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. So it says massive job cuts at Noaa are raising concerns among scientists and former agency heads who warn the layoffs could compromise weather forecasts, disaster response, and key economic sectors. So they were saying this back in February. So let's bring us back to right now. Literally 2 weeks later, America is cleaning up after massive storms, massive deadly storms and devastation. Residents in large swaths of the southern U.S. on Sunday took stock of the devastation left in the wake of tornadoes, strong winds, and dust storms over the weekend. The severe weather left at least 37 people dead and destroyed scores of homes. This bout of storms was forecast to clear the East Coast by Sunday night, according to the National Weather Service. In Missouri, where 12 people died, first responders and road crews worked to clear debris, restore power to homes, and distribute recovery supplies. Governor Mike Kehoe's office said Sunday that hundreds of homes, schools, and businesses were destroyed or severely damaged, with some burned from wildfires aggravated by high winds. The staggering devastation across our state is staggering, Governor Kehoe said. While we grieve the lives of those lost, we are also focused on action. In Butler County, a man was killed after a tornado ripped through his home. Coroner Jim Akers told the AP that the twister left his home unrecognizable with just a debris field. Hurricane-force winds in Oklahoma fueled deadly wildfires and dust storms. Residents there spent Saturday surveying fire damage after more than 170,000 acres burned. By Sunday afternoon, an early assessment from local officials identified more than 400 homes damaged statewide. 4 people died and 142 others were injured due to the fires and winds. Cheryl Rabbit, or Rabe, I'm not sure, of Stillwater lost her home in the blaze, as well as 2 RVs she rented out. We didn't have a chance to grab anything, including their 16-year-old cat, Momo. We grabbed one of our cats, and that was about it. The Red Cross and other relief efforts have been providing food and other resources for shelters across parts of Oklahoma and other affected regions. Brady Moore, Stillwater's city manager, warned that it may still be unsafe for residents to return to neighborhoods in the path of destruction, while crews work to repair downed power lines and shut off water and gas lines. Damage assessments in the majority of Alabama counties continued on Sunday, said Governor Kay Ivey. 3 people died in the state. In Troy, Alabama, where a tornado flipped an 18-wheeler truck, about 200 people took shelter at a recreation center, reported local CBS station WAKA News. Right as the last people got in, the storm passed over, blowing out windows and cars in the parking lot and tearing off part of the gymnasium roof, said Dan Smith, the director of City Parks and Recreation Department. Our sports complex, including the baseball and softball park, also suffered major damage, but we're very fortunate. It could have been a lot worse. There were no injuries. In Texas on Sunday, fire crews were battling a 9,500 acres blaze in Fredericksburg in central Texas. The grass fire was more than half contained as of Sunday evening, according to the Texas A&M Forest Service. Across the state, more than 42,000 acres were burning from 36 fires on Sunday night, the service said. The threat of fires was expected to continue into the week, with a red flag warning signaling a high risk of wildfire conditions was expected to be reinstated for central Texas on Monday. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said Sunday that the state was granted federal assistance to help fight the fires. Texas is working around the clock to provide all necessary resources to local officials fighting wildfires in Gray and Gillespie counties. As I'm reading this, I'm wondering how these states, which are red states that supported Trump, how they're going to be treated differently than Gavin Newsom in California and the mayors in leadership in LA when they had wildfires with hurricane winds. I'm wondering if they're going to be denigrated, how the people that are talking about the lives that were lost and the impacts of the devastation, how it's going to be talked about in the media, especially the right-wing media, because these people are probably going to be humanized a whole lot more. And Trump is probably not going to come out being an a-hole to these people like he was to Gavin Newsom. And I just want to I haven't really looked to see how people have been reacting on social media. I have not yet, but I doubt there's going to be a condemnation on gay people as the reason why there's so many storms, or just any kind of indictment on woke or DEI based on the devastation and lives lost, like what happened in California. So much of this should have been prevented. People should have had better warnings, and we're going to continue to see so much devastation, and we're only 2 months in to this administration, but they are so freaking inept in just about everything that the fact that they are letting people, that they're firing people from Noaa and the National Weather Service right before hurricane season and tornado season is absolutely asinine. But we have people that shouldn't be running a turnkey lemonade stand in charge of our government. But the people that voted for this man, that are in the wake of all of the devastation, can take comfort in knowing that he actually won a golf tournament on his own course. And that's where his focus was when all of these storms were blasting through these states. This is where he was. Y'all, this is y'all's leader. If you're a MAGA voter, and this is your leader. Join the conversation. Let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.
Does anybody know what fucking happened to Kamala Harris? It's like she vanished off the face of the earth.
Fuck you mean, where is she? She's where you elected her to be. And then to have the audacity to sit there and say, if she's going to be the Democratic nominee for... Fuck you. Okay? Fuck you and everybody who thinks like you. This woman tried her best to help this country, and people like you more than likely sat there on your ass. You did not help, you did not canvass, you did not try to convince your family of the dangers of Trump, and now you have the unmitigated gall to sit here and say, where's Kamala? To get off her. The caucasity in that right there. No. Save your own fucking self.